The other face that we've got to put on all of this is the whole issue of the prisons. Please, I'm going to give you this, this citation. July 19th, New York Times. July 19th, New York Times. A very detailed article about the private prison corporations, the enormous profits that they are making off of the incarceration of undocumented. They're building 3 new prisons in Texas, one of them especially for the people of El Salvador, which I understand has already been opened up, okay? The private prison corporations, their profits have gone up 21%. 21% with the incarceration of decent, hardworking people. And now who are the people that they're going to put in these prisons? The people that are now serving us, you know? The people that are picking our food. They're not talking about people coming in from outside. They're talking about the people that are here right now. The ones that they're going to be arresting under 4437, all right? And whatever security bill they're going to pass. So remember this, that in Wisconsin, Setzenbrenner, he's so apurado about the border. Hastert, the leader of the Republicans, is apurado about the border. Hey, wait a minute. Neither Wisconsin or Illinois are border states, right? But they are prison states. So this is so outrageous when we think about it, that they want to make money. This is what this is about. They want to make money off of the backs of the undocumented people that are now helping us. So we have got to stop that, and let's bring that issue to the public. These are private prisons, okay? Private prisons being built with our taxpayers' dollars, because we're going to have to pay for the incarceration of all of the people that they are going to put in there. And then, once they put them all in prison, then you know what we're going to do? Bring in guest workers, right? Replace the people that are here now doing the work, bring in them in as captive slave braceros without the right to legalize in this country. I mean, can you imagine how atrocious this is? I mean, it is absolutely atrocious. The third issue, of course, is the whole issue of NAFTA. You know, the free trade agreements, when you talk about what's causing the immigration to begin with, and I know there was a lot of discussion on this yesterday, there's going to be more on this today, but these are the issues also that we have to push. Why do people leave their countries of, like paradise that we come here go to as tourists? Why do they leave them? Because they cannot survive. And why? Because of our U.S. policies that have put so many people out of work. Just the campesinos alone, as we heard yesterday, over a million campesinos they lost their farms because of they could not compete with agribusiness from California and from Illinois and all of the big agricultural companies that have gone into Mexico in Latin America, okay? So we've got to show that to the American public, so that these free trade agreements, not only are they putting our people out of work in the U.S., they're putting people out of work in Mexico and Latin America. And this colonization, this economic colonization of the South has got to stop. We need to really give real economic assistance so that those companies, those countries can develop their own economies, not American companies going in and taking out all of the profits, all of the resources, exploitation of the resources of Latin America. These are points that I think that the American public can understand and will understand if we have to promote those, okay? So we have a lot of great rhetoric, but we've got to get specific. We've got to give specific points out there so that, you know, people will understand, and not only just talk to ourselves, but we got to talk to those other people out there so that we know that there's support out there for legalization, but we've got to get out there and we've got to strengthen it, you know, we've got to promote it, we've got to organize it in such a way that that message can go to those Congress people up there. The same people, the Setzenbrenners and the Hasterts of the world, those Republicans, are the same ones that have voted, of course, you know, for free trade, right? The same people. And the same people that in one breath, they're saying, you know, they're trashing the immigrant community, and then the next breath they're saying, let's bring in guest workers, right? They're saying it in almost the same breath.